If you've ever tried budgeting and felt buried under all those rules, this is a must watch for you. The 3-box method is super simple with nothing more than 5 minutes of your time and 3 simple boxes named X, Y, and Z. Growing up, for my parents, payday meant stress. I saw it, I felt it. That pain drove me to learn about money, and it even led me to graduate with a finance degree. So stick around, and in this video, I'm going to help you find your own payday peace. Growing up, money problems were the background noise of my life. Always there, never going away. I promised myself I'd never live like that. But in my first job out of university, guess what? I slipped into the same trap my parents were in, but I didn't even realize it. The more I earned, the more I spent. And I fell into this trap because I was chasing the payday high. That buzz from spending. Buying that new gadget, buying those new clothes, paying for that new holiday, thinking it would all make me happy. But that happiness faded faster than the money left my account. And to be honest, truthfully, I had no payday routine back then. No payday routine to hold me accountable. I had no plan for my future self. And I realized that if I kept going like this, I'd be in the same position that my parents were in. The main difference being I had a higher income, but I had the same low monthly money left over in my account. So what did I do? I built a very simple solution that I've implemented for years now. I wanted to do something that would only take me 5 minutes every payday. And this is where the 3-box method comes in. And the last box, which I call box Z, this is the one that broke the trap and the cycle that I was in with the bad money habits I inherited from my parents. Just a quick note, if personal finance is important for you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post weekly videos on how to make money work for you. Alright, grab a paper and a pen. And yes, we're keeping it simple so that you can implement this as of now, as of today, as of this month. I've even included an Excel template that's completely free. You can find the link in the description below. I'll actually use that template as I'm going through this exercise so you know how to use it. On that paper of yours, draw 3 big boxes. And within each box, draw 4 columns. The first column should read day of the month, then name, then bank, and then the monetary value. This could be a pound or a dollar value. So to start off, box X, this box is your non-negotiables. If you don't pay this, someone's going to come chasing. We're talking here about rent, about mortgage, council tax, utility, different type of insurances, whether it's car insurance, life insurance, home insurance, and even that train season ticket that you pay yearly to get to work. Something that's fixed and it's not going away anytime soon. What's important in this box, however, is that you do not include groceries or your fuel payments for your car. That might sound controversial because of course we need to eat and you need that fuel in the car for it to move. However, these can change month to month. It's completely variable. And on top of that, you have control of the spend. You can shop at Aldi or Lidl versus M&S and Tesco. You can cycle to work rather than drive to work. But moving on to the next step, grab your phone and open your banking app. What I want you to do is to open last month's statement and chronologically go through anything that's a fixed spend from the first of the month all the way through to the end of the month, picking out what's a fixed payment for you. If you've got multiple bank accounts, do the same with the other bank that you use. Ideally, in personal finance, you need one bank account that pays all your bills. This is just purely to make it simple and you know how much you need to put in there at the end or the start of the month. And when you've written out all of the different costs, add it all up and put the figure at the bottom right corner. There's something so powerful about writing all of your expenses down line by line, bank by bank. And once you've got the total, this is your total box X cost. This is your safety payment. And the main goal here is to have as much of your income move through box X, pay all of your fixed bills, and then have money left over to carry on to box Y. And this moves me on nicely to the next box. Box Y is your flexible spend, your variable spend, the spend that you have control over. We've already discussed that this includes your fuel payments, this includes your groceries, but this can also be your fun stuff that you do socially. You go out for drinks, you go out to festivals, you go out to food with your friends. This could also include your hobbies, any gadgets you like to buy, and even your holiday fund that you're chipping into monthly for that big holiday trip at the end of the year. If you've budgeted for it, then spend this completely guilt-free, because this is a way of saying I value my present self, but I'm not going to go over the budget and steal money from my future self. And the reason I call this the choice box is because you can choose to go on one holiday rather than 2 holidays a year. You can choose not to eat out as much, but to cook for yourself and your family. You can choose to buy those cheaper trainers for football rather than the most expensive pair. Your choices in this box will make or break you, because that means you'll have less money to move over to box Z. Look, I acknowledge life is for the living. We need to live in the now and enjoy our lives. Of course we do. But you need to make sure that you're not sabotaging the life that you haven't lived yet. So moving over to box Z. Box Z is your Zen Peaceful Future Fund. This is the box that broke my cycle and the one that my parents never had. Every month on payday, they paid everyone else. They paid their landlord, they paid the groceries, they paid the petrol store, they paid the insurance companies, they paid everyone apart from themselves. And this is what Box Z does. It protects your money and it pays you. This could be a saving towards a house deposit, this could be a saving towards an emergency fund, or once you've saved enough, then you put money into the investment accounts. I'm not going to talk about what to do with Box Z in this video, but I will post one in the coming weeks, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Even if it's something small, say £100, start now. I can't emphasize the word now enough. Because the true magic is time, and as you're young, you've got more of it. Even £100 invested monthly for 10 years with an average return of 8% will give you £20,000 by the end of it. Now, if your partner was doing the same, well, congratulations, you've got that house deposit that you need, and the peace that Box Z brings with it is completely priceless. There's something nice about watching it month over month, year over year, grow and grow for you. I wish I could tell this to my younger self. So if you've just started a job or graduated from university, or even if you're in your mid-30s like me, make sure to start now. Time is your biggest strength, so don't waste it. Let your money compound. Payday Peace isn't about earning more. Don't get me wrong, earning more is great, and as you progress throughout your career, you will start to earn more. But the true goal is to keep more in your account month over month, and importantly, find that payday peace that you've been searching for. So here's your challenge. Before your next payday, ensure you try out the 3-box method as your payday routine. It'll only take you 5 minutes, and as mentioned before, I've already created a template for you to use. But do me a favor. Every month, make sure you pay yourself something on Box Z. Even if it's £1, even if it's 5, even if it's 100, whatever you can, make sure you pay your future self, because real freedom isn't chasing the next payday spending high. It's knowing that every payday you're moving closer to finding that payday peace. And if this hit home, share it with someone that needs it. It might be a friend, it might be a family member, because at the end of the day, money's a tool. And the sooner we talk about it, the sooner we master it. I post weekly personal finance tips, tricks and hacks, so make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any useful tips that will make your money work for you. Thanks for tuning in this week. See you next week.